Hey guys, it's Sarah with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we have a review and install of the LED projector headlight with switchback turn signal, chrome housing, and clear lens, fitting your 09 to 18 Ram 1500 without the factory projector. These are perfect for the Ram owner who wants to replace their headlights with an upgrade over the factory reflectors and wants a projector style option with modern chrome styling and LED accents. These projector style headlights feature bright white LED high and low beams, as well as white daytime running lights and amber turn signals. They are constructed from durable clear polycarbonate lenses with chrome automotive grade plastic housings. So as far as price goes, this option comes in at around $450 for the pair, which is low to middle of the road price-wise when compared to other options. And for your money, you are getting the upgraded projector style lens while keeping the chrome styling of your factory headlights. And as far as the install goes, I'm giving this one a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. It does feature a direct bolt up and plug and play install that can be done within 1 hour. So with that said, let's jump into our install. For this install, you will need a ratchet. We used an electric ratchet, but a regular hand ratchet will work just fine. You will also need a 10mm socket. All right, so the first step in our uninstall, with the hood popped, we're gonna remove 4 10mm bolts that hold in our grille. With all of your bolts removed from the top of the grille, you can grab it and pull it straight back towards you to release the clips. With the grille removed, you can now remove the 2 bolts holding on your headlight. We're starting with the one up top here with your 10mm socket, and we're using a ratchet. Go ahead and remove it. And also remove the bolt at the bottom of your headlight. All right, now at this point, there is one more thing you need to do in order to release this headlight. Inside the wheel well, there is a clip that you have to pull up to release. We'll show you that in a second. Once you've reached through and pulled it upwards, you can now pull your headlight straight out. With the headlight released, you can now remove both clips, pull back on the red tab, press down, and remove it. There's one more towards the back of your headlight. Pull back on the red tab, press down, and remove it. Now I wanted to show you the tab at the back of the headlight you have to release. You can see my hand here, it's coming in through a trap door in the wheel well liner, and to release it, you'll push it up, or you can pull up from the top part. So this is the open position when you can remove your headlight, and when you go to reinstall, you'll be pressing down on this to lock your new headlight in place. All right, so before we get our headlight bolted up, we do need to mount this ballast. Now there's several ways to do this. There are eyelets on each side of it. You can use a self-tapper, you can use a zip tie, but there's also some double-sided adhesive here. So we're gonna mount it up this way. Again, you can mount this however you like. We're gonna go to the frame because it does get kind of warm. We don't wanna risk melting anything. All right, so we're just gonna stick it right on the inside of the frame here. Since we are using the adhesive, remember to clean it up before you stick it down so it adheres properly. Now we can plug in the wiring harness to the back of the headlight. Once that's in place, we can follow the end of the harness and start to plug in each connector. Now we're gonna start with the little white connector that goes to the ballast that we just mounted. Line it up and click it into place. Next up, we're gonna go to our main connector. Make sure you press down the red tab. And finally, our marker light connector. Same thing, line it up, click it into place, and press down the red tab. Now I recommend routing this wiring into a safe place. You might want to throw a few zip ties on there to keep it all together and neat. Now we can line up the headlight, get it mounted. We're lining up the metal tab at the back of the headlight, as well as the plastic tab that goes in between the white clip. Make sure that clip's in the up position. If not, you can reach in through the wheel well and line it up. Once your headlight is lined up, press it into place. Now you can line up the factory mounting points and grab your factory hardware and thread it through the openings in your headlights. Grab your 10mm socket and tighten it down. Repeat that for the lower mounting point. And with your 10mm socket, tighten it down. Next up, don't forget to reach in the opening in your wheel well liner. Locate the white tab and press it down, locking in your headlight. Replace the cover for your wheel well. By pressing in the pop clip. All right, now that we have our factory headlight uninstalled from our truck, we can check it out side by side with our new one here. Now, as you can see, this new headlight keeps that chrome styling of your factory, so you get that style while upgrading to an LED projector headlight. Now, the projector means that this one gives you a brighter and more focused beam of light in comparison to the reflector of your factory, and you get those added LED accents for added style. So, with that said, repeat all of those steps to install your passenger side headlight. With both headlights installed, we can install our grille. We're going to start by lining up the plastic tab at the bottom, as well as all of the brackets up top, and pressing it into place. Line up the mounting points at the top of your grille and install all of your factory hardware. With a 10mm socket, tighten it down. Repeat that for the rest of your mounting points. All right, so that is going to do it for the review and install of these headlights. And remember, for all things Ram, keep it at AmericanTrucks.com.